The 26th of March, Rabbi Moore, Parsha Hashavua with Rashi, Tzav.
Sorry?
No, I just turned on the recording. I didn't realize I had not turned it on.
That's okay. Most mitzvahs are not given as in an imperative form. Most mitzvahs are told in a future tense, but it uses it, you shall do. As an example.
Wow.
We have it over here. We have cradle. So, I'll give you the possibly that's not necessarily Raya. Possible 15. The future tense.
15.
Okay, most mitzvahs are given when the command is given as a future tense.
You shall do, or you will do. You will do.
You will do. Which can be translated as you shall do. But here we use a stronger form, an imperative form. Okay.
Okay, so Rabbi Shimon said, Bioser Tarich Hakasuv the Zares. Scripture must especially urge B'makom sheyesh bo hesron kis, in a situation where there is a loss of money.
Right, which is interesting. What loss of money is there here for the Kohen?
Let's see. He's being commanded to give an offering, so an offering is expensive. He's burning up a cow.
Who does it belong to?
The cow, the Ola offering.
That doesn't belong to the Kohen.
I have no idea who it belongs to.
Belongs to the owner, wherever it may be. Kohen is just the one who's the emissary. He's employed. I mean, not he's employed. It's incumbent upon him that he's got to carry out the service of it. He's not actually doing. Not his. But the chesron piece is really for the owner, because the whole animal gets burnt out and there's nothing left. The owner's not getting anything from it. What's the Kohen losing out? So interesting, you see from here, in a regular korban, whichever Kohen offers up the korban, we get to eat of its meat. But as it comes to korban oila, he doesn't get anything. What does he get? He only gets the skin, which obviously is not something major. Okay.
So he's losing out on what he could have eaten. Is that what you're saying?
Otherwise, what else is he eating? I mean, he's not getting. He's working for nothing.
But he's still working for nothing in either case, because he didn't spend any money.
He didn't spend anything, you mean? No, but we normally, in other words, when it comes to other types of korbanos, like a chato or a shlomim, so the Kohen gets to eat of the korban. So in a way, he has something from it. So, he has a kind of a remuneration for his work.
So in other words, he's got to be urged on, because he's not motivated to do this, because he's not getting anything out of it.
Right. Even though Lamaisa, he is getting the skin.
Right.
So I have a note and not readily accessible now, my computer. But anyway, I have to check it out. But that's the kind of the finish over here, that even though the Kohen's really not getting anything out of it, he still, the Torah has to enjoin him to do it with alacrity.
Oh, actually, there's a footnote here that says he is losing out because he's spending his time. He's doing a bunch of work here. Normally, he gets paid by eating. Now he's not getting paid anything for his work.
Right. Oh, you mean to say, at this time he could have bought another carbon where you would get the food, you get a portion from it to eat.
Right.
And then he's not getting that. Oh yeah.
Got it.
That's what he thought. Did he quote the source for that?
Korban Aharon.
Carbon out. Okay. Okay. Let's
Oh,
go to the next
no.
chapter.
I'm sorry. It's Toras Kohanim and Kedushin.
What's that in Kedushin?
29a.
Fine. Okay, let's go. Let's go to the next Rashi.
Okay, so let's see. Zos Toras Haole V'Gomer. Hare Ha-Inyan Hazeh. See then, this topic, Ba Lilamed, comes to teach al hekter chalavim ve'evarim, about the burning of the fats and the body parts. Sheyehe kasher, that they need to be valid. Kol halayla, all the night.
One is allowed to burn up the fat or the limbs, but to burn them up on the fire of the Mizbeach the entire night. Now, why Rashi mentions fat and limbs? Because when it comes to an oil offering, a burnt offering, so the entire animal is burnt up, except for the skin. So then that's where the Iborim is referring to. Okay, that even the limbs, even the limbs of the animal get burnt up on the Mizbeach. However, most korbanos, which are, I know it's all other korbanos which are not burnt offerings, i.e. a sin offering, a guilt offering, or a shlomim, a peace offering, or a toiva, a thanksgiving offering, all those korbanos, only the fat of the animal are burnt on the Mizbeach. But Rashi is pointing out over here that whatever is to be burnt on the Mizbeach, i.e. if it's a burnt offering, the entire animal, that's Eiborim. And if it's not a burnt offering, all the other korbanos, the fat, which are of those offerings have to be burnt on the Mizbeach. Whatever is supposed to be burnt on the Mizbeach, it's permissible to burn it the entire night. I'm able to, it doesn't have to be burnt right at the beginning of the first opportunity. It can be put on the Mizbeach to be burnt the entire night. Okay?
Okay. Ululamed al hapesulim. And to teach about offerings that have become disqualified. Eza im Allah yered. which of them, if it ascended upon the Mizbeach, should come down. Ve'eza im Allah lo yered, and which, if it ascended, should not come down. Shekol Torah le rabos huva. For every instance in Scripture of the word Torah, which means law, comes to include lomar, as if to say Torah achas. There should be one law. L'chol ha'olim, for all offerings that ascend onto the Mizbeach. Va'afilu pesulim, even those that are disqualified. She'im alu, that if they ascend, even though they should not have ascended, lo yerdu, they do not descend.
Right, it means you don't take them off.
Right.
Well, clearly you should not have put them on, but once you put them on, you don't take them off. And this is learned out from the word Torah. Those Torah Sohila. Anything that has actually gone onto the Mizbeach has the following din. Whether it was correctly put on the Mizbeach or incorrectly put on the Mizbeach. But it comes under the heading of Torah Sohila, the law of the Oila.
But aren't there some things that do come down?
Yes. Things, so the Gemara has a cloud. We'll see the next chapter. We'll see in the next chapter.
Bi ha'olah. It is the olah offering. The ma'et es ha'ro ve'ah ve'es ha'nir ba. To exclude an animal that was the active or the passive party to an act of bestiality.
Yeah.
Kayotse ba hen, and the like. Shelo haya psulan bakodesh, whose disqualification did not come about in the sanctuary. Shenif salu, for they became disqualified. Kodem sheba'u.
It says all.
La'azara, before they came to the courtyard.
Sorry. You have before, literally you translate it. All they became disqualified.
So if an animal, if they
right? You added the word or, they became part before they came to Azara.
So in other words, if they perform a korban with an animal and it's up on the mizbeach, and then somebody runs in and says, "Wait a second, that animal was used in bestiality," then they take it down.
Right. Now, so Rashi's going to say the korban. I just use the word or, which I was questioning. Rashi doesn't say that. But anyway, basically means as follows. There's certain disqualifications which will apply to all animals. Apply to all animals. Sorry, it applies to all offerings, right? Like we had in the beginning of last week's Parsha, the Torah said that, for instance, an animal that's been involved in a mating with a human being, right? That's what we refer to as call it bestiality. I guess I've never heard that term used in that connection. But anyway, it means it's been used in a forbidden form of mating. So such an animal, such a tool, such a disqualification, there's nothing to do with the fact whether because it was a korban, that's why it got this disqualification. The disqualification came before it became a korban, meaning an animal which had a forbidden mating, right? That animal is disqualified to be any korban, and it's disqualified even if it hasn't been sanctified yet. However, other psulim, let's say the zrika wasn't done properly, the blood spilled, okay, and therefore you couldn't do the zrika properly. Or I'll give you another example. Trying to think, but it was the blood was sprinkled or splashed in the wrong place. So all of them, this creates a disqualification for the offering. However, the disqualification comes as a result of the fact it was already a korban. And therefore, that's what it means, psulan bakoides, where the disqualification came as a result of them being holy. Those, then the din is, im olu lo yerdu, that they already put on an mizbeach, albeit incorrectly, you don't take it down. But if the psul of if the disqualification of the offering was as a result of the fact it was some disqualification which was existent and applicable even before the animal was sanctified as an offering, then that means it's out of the ballpark. Right? Such a kind of animal is out of the ballpark. Well, it should not have been an offering in the first place. Then such an offering, you didn't, if it goes on to the mizbeach, you take it down. Okay, let's go on to Parsha Gimel.
Okay.
Ma'am, can you hear me?
Yes. Yes, I can hear you. Okay, so it's V'lavash hakohen midovad u'michnasei vad yilbash al b'saro v'herim et hadeshen asher tochal ha'esh et ha'olah al ha'mizbeach v'samo etzel ha'mizbeach. Okay, so the Kohen dresses up in a linen tunic. Okay. You shall put on the linen miknasayim, which I guess are form of pants, on his flesh. And he shall raise the ashes, skin, okay. He shall raise the ashes.
I don't hear you. Sorry?
Should raise the ashes. You have a bit of a cold. You should raise the ashes.
I don't really hear you clearly.
Oh,
Okay, I'm putting the phone near the speaker now to continue, Mayor.
oh, okay. Okay, so he shall raise the ashes, which the fire will burn, of the Ola offering on the Mizbeach, and he will put it next to the Mizbeach.
So place it next to the mizbeach.
Uh-huh. Okay.
It makes what we call Trumat Kadeshet, meaning to take a part of the ashes which have accumulated from this particular burnt offering and all the other burnt offerings together. You shall take a shovelful of ash and place it next to the mizbeach. Okay? So let's see Rashi.
Okay, so the first Rashi is Mido Bad, the fitted linen tunic. Okay. Hu ha-ketonet, it's a ketonet.
His linen garment.
Linen garment, okay.
That
It
refers to It's a term used for linen.
Oh, okay. Vad. Okay. Hiakutonet uma Talmud lomar mido.
This is the Kohen. The Kohen Hedger doesn't have to be done by a Kohen of God. A Kohen Hedger, an ordinary Kohen, wore 4 garments. Okay?
Okay.
Linen shirt, linen pants, as you're going to see, or michnas ivad yobasha b'sorot. Okay? A
Uh-huh.
linen belt, like a, what do you call it, a garter. Like a kind of made of linen, and it was wound around his waist. And a linen hat. Okay? And
Mhm.
all of them there was pure linen and pure linen color as well. Color, the linen was not dyed at all. So it was a whitish color. Okay?
Okay.
He said, Midori Vag, so he's got to make sure that we're wearing his linen garment, and the next thing is saying, Nicholas P. Vag, you're going to the Torah. And linen pants he shall wear on his skin. So Rashi says from there, I'll tell you, we didn't finish the first one. He goes, Ajiyat Covenant. Okay, on my time is learning my Midori. Right? Shitahei Kamidosori.
Oh, okay.
But it should
Okay. So it says, why does the Torah say mido?
why do you have to use that term? Why do you use the feminine badge? Okay? So the answer to my Rashi says, Shitahei Kamidosori. Which came
Right.
each
Uh-huh.
man is his priestly garment, right? The tailor-made.
Okay.
We're gonna get cut off soon.
Oh, less than a minute. Okay, maybe this last Rashi real quick. Al bisaro on his flesh. Shelo yehei davar chotzetz bein tayim. So there should be nothing acting as a barrier between the garment and the Kohen's flesh. So no mechitzas.
Do it underneath the shirt. Do it underneath the shirt. So she was directly close to the skin. Okay?
Mhm. Okay.
The limits are there.
Okay, so raise the ashes. Hayachota milo ha machta min ha